We are here at the Gold Coast Park and Recreation Center. My name is Max von Neumann. I am fumbling on my words. I am that excited. Joining me is Connor Douglas as we are here to bring our GYG Match of the Day, Mixed Netball, Monash versus Deakin. Connor, game number 2 for us right now. We just saw a great game where New South Wales barely edged out Griffith until the final 4 minutes. How are we feeling about this game?
I'm feeling good. I hope it's as close as that one. That was a nail-biter, and I'm expecting the same here.
Yeah, a bit of a rivalry, same state, Monash, Deakin. I've seen these two schools go at it in various esports in the past. We'll be curious to see how they throw down out here on the court. Now, Monash has provided us a lot of fun facts. We'll be reading them throughout as we go. Monash, of course, wearing the gray shirts. Deakin will be in blue, and it's Deakin with the first intercept. Won't be able to maintain possession, but the defense already swinging. That was a great play from the center.
You got a tall defender and tall attacker here for Deakin and Monash. I expect a good battle there.
Yeah, definitely. You can see already. I mean, the two tallest players on the court underneath that, Monash bucket. And whether or not we see the pass up to them, I imagine as we go on, they'll look for it. There we go. Great reach into the shot. Actually went for the jump shot right there, but wasn't able to get it. So height isn't everything. As our goal shooter. Look, not afraid to get height, not afraid to jump around. There's a lot of energy right now coming out of this Monash side.
There is. They look like they want to have a fun game here, There's some tall people on the pitches, probably double my height at least.
Yeah, very, very tall players. Of course, now we get to see the Deakin attack, something we haven't seen just yet, this Deakin offense. Of course, on the other side as well for Deakin. I mean, look. All the fun facts I have are about the Monash attackers, actually. You have all their defenders on hand. Here we go. The first shot coming from Deakin will be in. First point of the game going to the team in blue. It's going to be Deakin up 1-0. As we continue right here again. Oh, loss of possession at the moment. Deakin will continue this attack. Nice lob pass. Now looking to go right outside the shooting box. Comes to the outside, still a bit too far. Goal attack, lining up. Oop. Almost well timed by the goal defense, not there. 2-point lead for Deakin.
Nice patience there by the attackers of Deakin. They waited for their opportunity, relaxed, took the shot, and got it.
Patience really becoming a name of the game. Great footwork right there from, I believe that was the wing attack out of the Monash side. It's not going to result into a point, but I love seeing just the ability to plant the foot and stick it right there. Wing attacks again. Very, very fast pass forward, although that one looked like it was a bit too much in the personal space. Led to the free pass shot now, on shot now in Deakin. 3-point lead.
Great start here by Deakin. I think Monash need to chill a bit. Their attackers had some opportunities, but he's just rushing the shots. I think he needs to take a lesson.
There we go. Great intercept. Goalkeeper, though, I think went a little bit too far across the line. So possession going right back to Deakin. You don't expect to see the goalkeeper out that far.
You don't. No, they came out very far.
For such a big man, too. He was fast. Definitely something Deakin's going to have to be a little bit wary of. Pass collected from the goal attack back out to the center. Back to goal attack, back to center, back to goal attack. Now we're going to be looking for the shot. Nice pivot around. Doesn't fake out the goal defense. Oh! That looked like it was in. Very fortunate bounce. And then, it looks to be a dribble, but it was a free pass further back. So goalkeep going to have that touch forward. Here we go. As we watch Monash now get on the attack in half.
Yeah, it was a nice try there. It was some fancy attack there from Deakin, but the 1-2s didn't really work out. And now Monash get the ball.
Oh, that looked like a bit of a dribble. And that's going to be a change of possession back over to the Deakin side. So here we go. Let's see what, Deakin can do on the attack. So far, I've been very impressed, actually, with the Monash. I'm just looking for our goalkeeper. That was Lockie Lawrence, by the way, the big goalkeeper who we saw with the movement there before.
Okay.
3rd year Bachelor of Criminology. It's actually his 2nd year, though, playing for the Monash team. And apparently, his parents met at the Uni Games.
That's a cute meetup.
I kind of love that because I'm looking at the crowd right now and starting to get a bit more filled out there. Those could be future parents of future Uni student
They
players.
could. Yeah. Do you think they met as opponents or as teammates?
You know what? Romeo and Juliet, so it's much more like the most romantic option. Cut out the end of that play, but I'd like to see the opposing side. As we were talking, by the way, Monash was able to get a point on. Going to be looking for another one right now. Our goal shooter underneath the basket. Going to go ahead and put that one in. That is Jamie Gatt, by the way. 5th year Bachelor of Engineering and Commerce. Has played social netball for 2 years. Didn't make it in basketball. So that's why the big man sits under the net here today.
He decides to switch and see if he can do better over here.
Yeah, I mean, he went all the way to the States to play basketball.
That's impressive.
Also, favorite GYG meal? The burrito. And that one, well, that's a stuffed burrito right there. Tie game 3. Oh, Monash bringing it back.
Well done by Monash to bring it back. I feel like they just cleaned it up a little bit. They were a little bit frantic at the start, but they're really showing their style here.
That they are, and we're going to see them on the attack again. I mean, you called it out at the start. Like, Jamie's size has to be playing, you know, in the favor of Monash if they're going to be able to keep this attack, if they're going to be able to keep the points on. And we'll see if they'll get more opportunities right now. I mean, you can tell by the way he plays. Wide arms, always extended. The height we're seeing from the elevation. He plays like a basketball player.
He does. He looks like a basketball player. And the way he shoots also, he kind of has a bit of a curve to the arm there. And, yeah, he's going to be an absolute nuisance for the defense.
First year playing with the Monash varsity team as well, so congratulations to him. Here we go, though. It's actually Deakin now on the attack. In fact, it's the wing attack with possession, and I believe he crossed the line. So change of possession, wing attack, not allowed in that inner box. As our goalkeeper's allowed to move forward, so here we go. I believe that's Annie Barnes on the wing attack. 2nd year in the Monash varsity team, but she's been playing netball her whole life.
Oh, wow.
So, in fact, so much so that she's played for the VNL Development, Southern Saints. Took a few years off, came back, and now plays grade football netball for Bonnie Doon. And has won the Rising Star of the league in 2024.
That's impressive. Got to keep an eye on her this game. Hopefully she steps up and leads her team to a victory.
Well, the reason why I'm calling out too, because like not the tallest player, but man is she fast. Like she has been zipping everywhere. And that's what you need. I mean, especially on those wing rolls. It's all about the speed and elevation you can get with the jumps as well, especially if you're a shorter player. I mean, I was a shorter player, so I made it work in my social league. We won a game once. Here we go, though. Again, going to be more of that Monash attack, and doesn't work out for the point.
Yeah, you got to make it up. If you don't have that height, the speed is important, and that's what they're doing. There's that shot for Monash, and he gets it in. Yeah.
There you go, another big point. 5-3 lead, so it was a 3-0 start in this game for Deakin. Since then, all Monash. 5 unanswered points. Deakin needing a bit of momentum to come back their way. Passes forward, across, and there was an errant pass. Whoa, near contact between the two centers. It is going to go Monash's way.
They've been completely shut out here. They have taken complete control of this game. They just look so fast, so agile, and this attacker, just the defender can't do anything about him. He's double his height.
And I do believe the center, if I'm not mistaken, is Hannah Foran right now. First-year Bachelor of Commerce, been playing netball her whole life. Played for the Caulfield as a rep before being selected to play in the VNL and the reserves at Melbourne University for the Lightning. Plays all bunch of sports, though, not just this one. And, like, look, I'm noticing a trend right now, going over some of our notes here for the Monash side. They all like burritos.
They all like burritos.
It's just burrito, 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 burrito.
Who doesn't like the Cali burrito?
Well, it's not even the Cali burrito. It's just
any burrito.
Any burrito. Put it in a wrap, serve it up. Tastes good. There we go. Currently, actually, I believe I had the score. I want to apologize. I had the score, I believe, the wrong way around. I believe it's a 6-4 lead now for Deakin, if I'm not mistaken. I could be. Hold on.
Well, they've broken that.
No, it'd be 6-4 for Monash. Yeah, it's 6-4 for Monash. My bad. Deakin just got that point right there. Scoreboard playing tricks on me. We're using the actual scoreboard at the venue. And it kind of like bounced around a bit. So, yeah, 6-4 right now. Deakin got that point back. They needed that point back. And looking to add to it. Good fast pressure. Unfortunately, it kind of fizzles out. Nearly a play from behind.
I feel like it's important that Deakin got that point. They're just switching up the momentum a bit. Felt like it was all Monash for a while, but now they have their shots.
Very high shot. Going to wind up going over the basket. Score remaining 6-4. And now it's the opportunity for the Monash side to get themselves back in control. Center, cross. Good catch from the wing attack. Back into the shooter. And great defense from the goalkeeper right there out of Deakin.
He had to jump up very high to match that attacker there.
Yeah, I generally think with Monash, they're probably not used to going up against somebody underneath the basket, goalkeeper, who is as tall as their goal shooter. That said, though, another point comes across, 7-4 lead. Monash in control.
It's a giant over there, and he is destroying them.
Oh, here we go. Pressure underneath the net. Dragons with the chance. Shots in. Well played. Bring us back within 2.
It's becoming a bit more of a back and forth, which is really nice to see. I was a little worried it'd be a little bit of a blowout, but they're hanging in there, Deakin. They're not letting it slip away.
I mean, you have to remember, Deakin opened up this game with 3 unanswered. They know how to put points on, and they know how to put points on fast, but since they've warmed oh, laying out. That was a crazy play right there. I believe that was from Jamie Gatt, just full extension, diving for the ball.
A bit adventurous there by him.
Yeah, I felt the ground shake when he landed. I didn't know they had earthquakes down here on the Gold Coast either way. Another one's going to be knocked aside. Actually, there was an earthquake in Queensland, I believe, a month ago.
A couple months ago, I think. I don't remember how big it was exactly.
I felt more of a shake from that than that earthquake from before.
So.
Like, that was a big play. And you know what? He's still staying out there. Puts another shot on, but not going to get it.
Elby gets another shot, though.
And that one's good. 8-5 lead. Minute 13 to go in the first quarter.
It's a good battle here. Now, Deakin get their chance at an offense.
Yeah, we're going to be looking for something. Just keeping it on the perimeter. Wing attack across to the goal attack, back to the wing attack. Goal shooter now in a good spot. Back and forth, finds the gap. Shot on, shot out. And, big attempt on the rebound, unfortunately. Just not quite there.
All the passes were crisp, those 1-2s to get her right in position, but she just couldn't finalize the shot.
And I'm loving the commitment we are seeing, though. 2 players now have just laid body out. Both the goal shooters, actually. Kind of crazy to think.
They're going all for it. They're putting their entire body on the line here.
Yeah, what you want to see, it's a 9-5 lead, though, after this next point. Coming from the Curtin side, or from the Monash side, sorry. So where did I get Curtin from? Monash now with control. Outside the box, shot up, shot in. There you go. Back on the board, making this one back to a 4-point game, I believe. Now it's still 10-5. Still very heavily in Deakin's favor, or in the Monash favor, I should say.
Some nice passing here from Deakin in the box, but great intercept by the goal defender there.
Yeah. Well, that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. Monash up in this game 10-5. It was a fast start for Deakin. However, once Monash got control, got that momentum, really did not let it go.
Monash looks strong. They look fit, and they're just giants on the field compared to some of the Deakin players, which is just such an advantage.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think Deakin, I think they let it get into their head a little bit. A couple of those missed shots really did let them down, but the opportunities were there for the Dragons. So I imagine eventually, I do think the Dragons will start to connect on those. I don't think they're going to keep having the case of the whiffles for the entirety of the next quarter, so we'll see. We'll see how they look.
I think having a little breather here will be good for them. It felt like the momentum was kind of shifting away from them ever since that 3-point start, and I think a little breather here, talk to the coach, they'll get through it.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I just want to see them take a bit more time, I think, with some of the shots for sure. On the defensive side, though, I mean, credit to what Deakin was able to do. They made some great plays defensively, but at the end of the day, I mean,
what can you do?
Yeah, Monash.
He's nearly touching the ceiling.
Monash was playing next level on the attack right there, and I think what we saw, particularly in like those final couple minutes, is the endurance factor.
Yep.
It felt like Monash was doing a better job keeping themselves fresh. Deakin, especially on that defensive side, they started to get a little bit more sluggish. They started letting some passes through that before they were challenging. And unfortunately, for Deakin, Jamie Gatt under the net. I mean, if you play center in basketball, like that's where you live, right? And you're just used to getting those rebounds, getting those shots, getting those rebounds, getting those shots. Even though he might be less experienced when it comes to netball, still putting those basketball skills to practice and was working out for him.
Definitely. And they're coming out now. It'll be the start of the second quarter. Hopefully it's a close one.
Yeah, excited to see how the second quarter goes. Deakin really needs another fast start.
Got some chanting in the crowd also.
Yeah, crowd getting keen. Sure they want to see the comeback happen. Here we go. Timer underway. So 10-5 lead currently for the Monash side. And it is Monash on the attack straight away. Lob pass a little bit long and coming right at us right there.
Nearly trampled.
Yeah, I couldn't move because you were standing on my cord. You were trying to hang. We're supposed to be a team here. Don't leave me hanging like that, but yeah.
I had to protect myself there.
Put your air mask on first and then help the people around you. I get it.
Airline rules here.
Passes across in the box, shooting opportunity. And unfortunately, it's going to be wide, but again, that rebound ability. Next shot in, and another great shot from Jamie right there. I mean, Jamie Gatt underneath.
He really does shoot like a basketball. It almost looks like he's trying to slam dunk it in.
Almost could reach it, seeing that up close. That's just it, though. Playing to the strengths. You love to see it. Deakin right now going to have that pass intercepted away.
Some sloppy passing there on the Deakin attack. They really need to have those to the chest.
Yeah, I mean, passes were just a little bit inaccurate, and when you can't fully catch the ball, I see they're trying to like bat it to a teammate in that situation. A very difficult athletic play to make, almost volleyball-esque, and doesn't work out. Beautiful lob pass, though, up for Monash's. Not going to go. Look, that basket was kind of swaying. That's okay. Jamie will finish it off, but it's with a 12-5 lead.
They're really coming out firing here, Monash, in this second quarter.
Yep. Oh, it's going to be a fast change of possession. Crowd definitely cheering for Deakin right now. Aggressive defense doesn't work out, so Deakin's going to get a couple free passes now. Going across pitch. Back around the outside, wing attack. Goes to the goal attack, back to the wing attack, back to the goal attack. There it is, low pass. Picked up. Here comes the shot. Oh!
That was a contact.
Contact, yeah, contact, so free shot. And it's in. Back on the board.
That's an important goal. That's an important one. Stops the momentum. They really needed that.
They'll keep possession as well. Pass back. Now looking to move it forward. Deakin trying to find an opportunity here. As you see a pass back on the outside. Still looking for the gap on the inside. Lob pass. Well done. That's going to lead to the shot, and that is rebounded out. Collected by Monash.
Yeah, that was a hard shot there. They weren't able to get enough distance on that one. Need to try and find their way a little bit closer to the net.
Big plant, Monash. And again, another great pass. That's going to be contact, change of possession. Big man a little bit too big right there. Looks like he just kind of threw himself up and didn't care where he landed or who he landed on. Causing the change of possession. That said, pass goes out of bounds. Monash is going to get it back.
Did you see how high he jumped there?
Oh, yeah.
Looked like he was trying to jump over the other person.
Great stuff, Monash. Okay, look. I'm going to call it out. That shot not going to count. You can bring it back. The juxtaposition of the height. The goal attack on Monash, I think, is the smallest player. The goal shooter, the tallest player on the court. Like, I love that.
They're working together, the tallest and the shortest.
Hey, I've been seeing a few passes work underneath. More so done by the Deakin side, but it's a great collection of the pass. Attempt to block from the outside. It's not going to work. Deakin brings us back within 5.
That's a great shot there. They really needed that. I still think they need to keep these passes a little bit more crisp, just like that then.
Yeah, good job. Good connect. Big shot. Oh, no. And contact. Going to be the call right there. Deakin will maintain a possession and start to bring it out. I don't think I've ever seen anybody reach around the pole like that to try to make the defensive clear.
No, it feels like he's just kind of doing whatever he wants out here.
I like it. I mean, you got to lead. You got some space to work with, but Deakin with a shot on here, it would help bring him back. Contacts the call, free shot on. Got to make these. Unfortunately, it's a little bit short. And the shooting game for Deakin, again, letting him down.
Yeah, a few missed opportunities there for Deakin. They could literally be a few points behind, but, oh, that's a great pass out. Oh.
Woo. Yeah, very big pass. Not going to work out, so, whoop. Not sure what that was. There we go. There's the pass. Oh, I like the spin on that pass over to the Monash side. Quick defensive stop. Another opportunity for Monash to bring it through. Keeps out to the center. As looks to be a spacing issue, will lead to the free shot, and that is a beautiful shot. Monash back on the board right now, 13-7, reestablishing that 6-point lead.
Yeah, that was a good shot there. It was a bit out, and for a small person, you know, she did well there.
That she did, you know, proving, hey, they're not just a Jamie team. Monash, they got other players.
get Deakin on the attack here.
Ooh, good bat. Deakin, though, still maintains possession. Well, actually, it wasn't a good bat. It was a penalty either way. Ball gets underneath the net. Here we go. Chance for the shot. And it's going to be in.
That's a good one. They needed that. That puts them within 6 now.
That's what brings them within 5, 13-8 scoreline. As we see Deakin trying to hear the instructions from the ref. Not too sure. A little bit of confusion right now. Possession given up as the wing attack just stares on in shock that that play wasn't legal. That's okay. Got to get your head back.
I'm not sure anyone knew who balls it was there.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. The reach was over the rim.
Yep. He just has to jump there and just a little tap it in.
Jamie's reach is over the rim. Just the athleticism we're seeing. Truly phenomenal. Deakin, though, looking to respond. Wing attack actually goes back to the goal shoot. And here is the shot, and that is in. Well placed. And it seems like the goal shooter for Deakin, she was struggling a little bit in the first quarter. Calm the nerves, starting to hit some of the shots I was missing. This is what I was getting at before. Deakin will start to get that momentum back. The question is, have they already found themselves too much of a deficit? Just over 5 minutes to go right here in the first half.
Yeah, she's really got her mojo in this second quarter, but now they just can't keep hitting back Monash. They never get scored 2 in a row.
Yeah, Jamie was a little bit quiet that start off the second quarter, but now it's getting more involved again. And, I mean, just maintaining that 5-6 point lead, kind of interchanging between the two. Deakin, they need to make some plays on defense. They need to convert some of their turnovers right now. And, I mean, they can ill afford to miss out on any scoring opportunities this early in the game, as we are going to see.
It will be Deakin's ball, I think.
Yep, still going to be Deakin looking. Oh, it's going to be the free touch off the contact. Shot out! Poor rebound for Deakin. And a happy Monash gets possession and brings it back up the other way.
Missed opportunities there from Deakin. They really need to control his possession. Feels like they just can't intercept any passes from Monash here.
I've just been watching the battle between the goal shooter like Jamie and the goalkeeper from the Deakin side. And I actually have noticed Deakin, like, they've been boxing the goal shooter back. He's been in front of his man. He's been marking him well. But that height advantage has just been killer. And now, in situations like this where the goal shooter is in front, calls for the high pass.
Wow.
He's just got that height. And I don't know how you defend against that.
I don't know either. He's just towering.
Shot's not going to count, though. It actually is going to be a result of the change of possession. But
it will be going back to Deakin.
The athleticism still on display. Just even catch that ball.
The Deakin defender's no small dude either, and he's just towering over him.
Yeah, it's the reach. It's the height on the jumps. And again, passes like that, catches like that. And that's going to be a spacing issue. Free shot, free goal. You know Jamie's not going to miss it from there. Just adding to their lead. And
it really is Monash's game.
Yeah.
They're just controlling it as good as they can. Feels like anytime they get possession, they just don't lose it, and they always get a chance to shoot.
Whoa, bullet pass right there. It's going to go wide into the outside, so another change of possession. Still 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Still time for Deakin, hopefully. You want to see Deakin get a couple more, but unfortunately, yeah, this possession going to be back over to the Monash side, and already, I mean, they're pressing their defense. They're trying to make the play on the attacking side, but unfortunately for them, these lob passes is just working against them. More passing lanes found. Monash on the roll. Another high pass. Pass back out. Goal attack now with a chance. And, that's going to be a contact. And that's, very fortunate rebound for Deakin.
Well done. But I am noticing the Monash midfield are doing a great job at getting away from their defenders. They're constantly running around the field, and it makes it so hard to intercept any pass.
I mean, a lot of Monash's movements, I feel, has been very calculated. They're a very controlled team. They expel energy only when they have to. It's always these short bursts to get open, pass, stop, and then they're doing a good job just kind of relaxing, waiting for that time. Like, they're a smart team, Monash, well coached. Something I've noticed, Deakin Dragons made an appearance right now.
Oh, he is. He's on the sideline.
Yeah. Going to be seeing him in the mascot race, actually, in 2 days' time. We'll see how he goes. Bit of history, a bit of a rivalry between these two teams, so we'll see how that plays out. Here we go, though. Shot on. Doesn't matter about the spacing penalty. That one's in. It's a 17-9 lead for Monash.
They're really running away with it at this point. They look fit. They look strong. And just Deakin's just running around. I don't think they know what to do.
I mean, they're trying their best. It's just really hard. Like, again, the athleticism, high jump,
Wow.
easy point. 18-9. Now, again, this Monash team, they put 10 points on in the first quarter. They're on pace to put on another 10 here in the second.
Yeah, it's a high-scoring one for them. They're giving up a few, but they're scoring so many, it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's been a while since we've seen Deakin convert. We'll see if they can find something here. Quick passes. Looking to get themselves underneath the shot. It's on.
Oh.
Ew. Beautiful shot for Deakin. And that's the kind of momentum that they need to end this half off. If they can find another one of those, that'd be great.
They need a couple more like that. That was a great shot. They just need more.
I also want to see Deakin pressure more in the midfield because, like, in midcourt. Oh, that was in bounds.
Wow.
Another great pass in.
That was...
channeling his inner gridiron center right there through the legs.
Trying to keep it in field.
Love that play. Doesn't work out. But, yeah, again, because of Jamie's impact underneath the basket, really, if Deakin's going to come back in this one, they got to make more plays in the midfield. They got to make more plays on their attacking side. They can't let the ball come this far down.
No.
And obviously that's easier said than done, right?
It is.
Like, we'll see how they're able to capitalize on it, but just these fast passes from Monash up to the other side, it's really been more, almost as significant as like a dagger as these passes and these shots right here.
It almost feels like they're playing with more people, Monash. They're just constantly in open space.
Yeah.
And they just can't do anything about it, Deakin.
No, it has been controlled from them. 20 seconds to go, though, in the half. One last chance. It's going to be Monash trying to go for another 10-point quarter. Here come the quick passes again. Slow it down, and ooh, spacing issue. Oh, whoa.
They'll bring that one
And that's
forward.
going to lead to the end of the half right there. It was a bit of a nervous sort of handover with the ball. I'm not sure if Deakin's going to be too thrilled by that, but it won't matter too much at the end of it. Monash going into the half with a 9-point lead. So with that 9-point lead right now, I'm feeling very confident Monash, if they keep this momentum going, they should be good.
They should. I think they just need to keep doing what they're doing. They don't need to change anything. Get it to Jamie in front, and he will score.
Well, at least the Deakin Dragon is out there to give the team support. Again, so on that note, we're going to be throwing to a break right now, and when we come back, we're going to get right into our second half of play. Again, it's Monash with a 10-point lead, 20-10 the scoreline when we return.
At GYG, clean is the new healthy. No added preservatives, no artificial flavors, no added colors, and of course, no unacceptable additives in our food. Who said fast food has to be bad food? At GYG, clean is the new healthy.
We are back here at the Gold Coast Recreation Center. My name is Max Von Neumann, and we are getting geared up for our second half of play between Deakin and Monash. Monash, a dominant first half, have a 20-10 lead right now over Deakin. A lot of it coming from the play of one Jamie Gatt. He is the goal shooter in the gray jersey for the Monash side, and he has really been the player to watch. Ex-basketball player. It's been the reach, it's been the fast passes up, and it's been the shots from underneath the basket. That really has been kind of putting Monash ahead right now. Eyes on the Deakin defense to see what they can do to adjust, and well, that's a good sign already. Errant pass coming from Monash will lead to a Deakin sort of pass back out. Deakin, of course, coming into this one at a 10-point deficit. It's a big ask to kind of bring that one back. So if we are going to see the comeback, it's going to be a bit of a Herculean effort. Crazier things have happened, though. Good passes, accurate passes from Deakin. Good plant on the foot from the center up to the goal attack right now. Should be seeing the shot right here. Nope, it's only passed back out to the wing. Unfortunately, the goal shooter fell down, and now the goal attacker falls down. So 2 quick trips. Will still be a shot from the goal attack. Looks like goal defense may have accidentally tripped her. That's okay. Shot goes in. Deakin bring it back within 9, 20-11 scoreline. So what Deakin was doing well in the first half, again, was sort of the accuracy of the passes. And again, willingness to kind of lay the body on the line, as we've seen before. I mean, this is a team, they've been diving. They've been very enthusiastic in the passing game. But where they do sort of miss out, again, they don't have the height advantage. They haven't had the reach advantage. They've had to play a bit more of a tactical game to find their points. And 2 quick shots to start off this second half might be the answer they need. So 2 quick points for Deakin. We'll see if they can find more after that. That said, it's going to be Jamie again underneath the net. Easy layup, or roll up, I should say. Reestablish that 9-point lead. Deakin back to goal defense, looking to set up a pass somewhere. Up to the center, across to the goal attack. Looking for the goal shooter. Good catch. And that's going to be the shot. And it is not in. So missed opportunity. Deakin can ill afford many of those right now at this deficit. Long pass across to the wing attack. Again, another fast pass to the goal attack. Looking to set up underneath. And now we see the goalkeeper nearly make the play. Jamie still finds it. That was the closest the goalkeeper from Deakin has gotten as he positions himself again right in front of that goal. A shooter. Good old Jamie Trott. Pass up, lob shot, and they're just so good. These lob passes into the shots. It's money every time, it feels like, for Monash. And it's got to be frustrating for Deakin, you know, when you come up against a defender like that. Here we go. Deakin, though, again. On the push forward, underneath, goal shooter, back across the goal attack. Lining up the shot. Oh, good reach from the goal defender. A little bit of lost balance at the end. Still finds the gap, finds the goal. 23-13. Back within 10. Deakin defense. Oh, it's another pass and shot. Jamie. The consistency of these lob passes for Monash just really has been the Achilles heel, unfortunately, for the Deakin side. As Deakin again looking to get themselves set up. Wing attack. Looks for the center. Open passing lane to the goal shooter. That's going to be the shot, and it's going to go over. Good rebound from the goal attack. Contacts the call. Possession given back the other way. Frustrating contact for Deakin. Not going to be thrilled with that one. Quick passes again. And here comes the lob. Nope, slower pass underneath. The goal attack actually is going to take the shot. And that's just going to go through. An attack on 2 fronts right now. Well done. That is Natalie Ong, I believe, who, you know, is a 5th-year Bachelor of Medical Science and is a doctorate in medicine. Also, 11 years of netball to her name. And another point is going to be found by Monash at that same token. Well done. I mean, the shooting from Monash has just been near immaculate. 6 points on, not even halfway through the quarter. They found their strategy. Beautiful pass. Are you kidding me? The reach again from Jamie. It is near impossible to defend. And, like, again, not to go back to that gridiron reference, but he plays like, you know, Rob Gronkowski is kind of the player I'm thinking of, or, the Kelsey brother on the Kansas City side. That's kind of, I think, just a big tight end with massive reach. Antonio Gates, if you want to go further back. Very Antonio Gates-esque. Love seeing it. Oh, a little bit of a dribble. Foot stay planted, though, so possession stays for Deakin. Center. Looking for something across the middle. Here we go. Pass across the wing attack. Over to the goal shooter. Back to the wing attack. Back to the goal shooter. Back to wing attack. Back to goal shooter. Chance for the shot. Up and high. Lob shot straight through. Deakin gets another one. Gets themselves up to 14. Still, though, the deficit a bit too much, I would imagine. 13-point lead currently for the Monash side. Deakin, a chance to find another shot here. Pass back out to goal defense, looking for the opening, go straight down the middle. Goal attack, wing attack, open on the attacking left side. Back across the goal shooter. Around to the center. Looks for the goal shooter underneath. There we go. That's a long shot, big step, long legs, long reach, long shot. No. Does not go through. Long shot, quite literally not able to find it. Still 6 minutes to go. Monash, though, will lose possession. Deakin across to the goal attack right now. Over to, that is the wing attack. And, spacing issue. Goal attack, wing attack, goal attack. Straight on. Whoa, got it off just before the foot was planted, but I think because of the rush shot, it winds up going long. Feet just really weren't settled, and the body not settled as a result. Missed opportunity for Deakin. 13-point lead remains for Monash. Haven't seen Jamie for a while, but that's okay. Ball winds its way out of bounds. Still Monash possession. Lob pass, right over the top of everybody, so Deakin will go ahead and get control. Here comes Deakin. Goal defense. Over to the center. Out for the goalkeeper. Back to the goalkeeper. Across the center. Looking for goal attack. Wing defender was open, but not looking for the ball. Pass winds up behind her. Deakin loses possession, and see a little bit of a spacing issue one more time. Here we go. Not to be found. Ball intercepted away. Goal attack to the wing defense. Center was open, but no, it's going to be passed back. Goal defense. Ref soft play now backing into the weak defense. Missed opportunity. It looked like the center was open in the gap. Center still might get open in the gap, but instead it's going to be the wing attack all the way to the goal shooter. Back to the center. Back to goal shooter. Across over to our goal attack. And that is going to be the spacing issue. Doesn't matter. Point still does not count, actually. Point does not stand. And now we're going to see the ball come back, actually, for Deakin. So the score is going to remain 27-14, favoring the Monash side. As wide pass. Well out of bounds right there. A bit unfortunate. 4 minutes to go on the clock. Been seeing a lot less aggression coming from Monash. That was a great pass, but they're going to say, a little bit out of bounds. I think wing defense a little bit too far forward. There we go. No, that wouldn't be the case. Either way, goal shooter. Back across to the center. Underneath the goal attack. Struggles to get possession. Contact's going to be the call, though. Here comes the shot, and that's going to be in. 27-15, now the score. Deakin happy to get that point. It's been a hot minute since we've seen the Monash side get some points on. Wing attack forward to the center, now looking for the goal shooter. Do we see the pass? No, it's going to be goal attack putting it up, and it is in! Another big goal for the goal attack, 28-15. Deakin, swapping balls. All right, fair enough. Not sure what that was, but Deakin didn't like that last ball, going to swap it out. And now we see a pass forward to goal shooter, but no, it's coming back. Coming back. Wing defense across to the center. Looks for the goal attack and wing attack in the same spot. Wing attack's going to be the one with the ball. A little bit of a trip underneath from the goal shoot. And that's going to allow a defense to take away, but another fast intercept from the wing defense. Here comes Deakin. Wing attack back outside. Pull in the center. Not going to get the chance. Here we are. That's a lot of contact. Leads to the free shot, and it is in. Deakin gets a much-needed point right there, 28-16. So far, it's still been a net negative third quarter, but Deakin is starting to do little things to bring themselves back in it. We'll see what more they can find. Center, across, ball batted around. A lot of physicality. Oh, the Deakin faithful not happy with that one, but it's still going to be ball for Monash. High pass. Caught by Monash again. And, oh, he missed it. The first miss we've seen from Jamie is going to go ahead and pick it up on the second. Deakin looking to celebrate whatever they can, though, off of that play. And here comes the Dragons now. Wing attack. Goal shoot. Wing attack. Ball gets in the way. And contact is going to be the call. Here comes the shot. Goal shooter. Up. And that high lob shot has been money for her. 29-17. Minute and a half to go in the third. Things looking decent. As Monash looks to set up underneath the net, and Jamie does it again. 29-30. Another 10-point quarter for the Monash side. Lobbing pass. Almost stays in. Goalkeep, though, will bat it out. So possession is going to maintain in control for Deakin. As a result of our wing attack right now. Ooh, errant pass. Now will be the change of possession. Here we go. Goal attack. Trying to find something. Not going to get it there, so goalkeep gets it across to the wing defense, to the center, back to the wing defense, now forward to the goal attack. All the way across to the center on the other side. Diving play from the Deakin center doesn't work out. And now we see the defense make a play, and the crowd like that one. 40 seconds still to go. Monash looking for possibly one more. And here comes Jamie. Just dropping it in. Keep dropping them in, Jamie. 31-17. And we're not done yet. Whoa! Not sure who that pass was to. Going to go right on out. Still 22 seconds. Deakin, if they want this point, they're going to have to play fast. Here we go. Across to the wing defense. Looking to move up the field, up to the center. Wing attack, small fast forward. Goal shooter on the outside, looking to pass out. Back over to the wing attack. Looks to try to get underneath. Spacing is the call. 6 seconds to go. Goal shooter, 5 to go. Last chance to put it in, and they get it with 2 remaining on the clock. That's going to do it for the third quarter. Deakin ends on the high, but the scoreline is still 31-18, favoring Monash. Monash absolutely putting forth a strong play. So we go to our 2-minute break before our final 12. This game is 14 minutes away from its conclusion. We'll see. We will see what can happen as we get geared up to go. Of course, going to be joined again by Connor. And what are your thoughts in watching that third quarter?
It was a quick one, that's for sure. Both teams were very energetic, and I think emotional out there. It looked like they both really want to win this game.
Yeah, I feel like there's a bit of resignation on the Deakin side, to be quite honest. I think from a realistic standpoint, they're not coming back in this one. However, crowd's feeding into the energy from them. And whenever they make a play, it is lighting up the stands right now. So the Deakin faithful definitely want to see them still make some plays. And every time Jamie comes up a little bit short, they really get riled up. So while I don't see the winner of this game changing in this fourth quarter, I want to see what Deakin can do if they can play around that momentum. And who knows? Again, crazier things have happened. Don't want to write a team off completely. We still have a quarter of game to play. But how good is this Monash team, though?
They are good. They're robotic. They just seem to do the right play constantly.
Yeah, that they do. And your play will resume in about 30 seconds time. I mean, if you go by the points that's being scored for Monash, 10-point first quarter, 10-point second quarter, 11-point third quarter, they're still getting better as we go. Like, they have not slowed down. Jamie has come off, though. So Jamie is done, it looks like. Won't be playing in this fourth quarter. They are comfortable with that lead. And how could you not be? 13 points up. You're averaging 10-plus points a quarter. You're feeling good.
They should be safe with this one. I don't see much changing, especially with how quick their midfield has been. I think that's been a real big point for Monash.
Well, we'll see what Deakin can do on the initial attack, and the ball's going to be taken away. Good defensive effort, but another midfield play. As unfortunately for Deakin, momentum will stay favoring the Monash side. Wing attack up to the center, looking for the goal shooter, but yeah, these lob passes aren't going to work anymore. Height advantage right now. Back on the Deakin side finally, as we are seeing. I believe that is Noah Dorling who's coming in to replace Jamie Gatt. Now, Noah, Bachelor of Public Health in his 3rd year. He played for Monash Varsity last year as well in social netball, and now plays in the indoor netball open for the men's state team. So, club champion in the tennis club as well. We're just replacing one athlete for another.
Yeah, they seem to be a team full of people who are just good at every sport. This Monash one, they excel at everything.
Yeah, they are strong, and again, 31-19. We did see Deakin get another point in, but there's this lob pass. Lob pass isn't working anymore. Still, it would look like contact was the call, so we are going to see another shot from the goal shooter. That one will go in. So it's now going to be a 33-19 game.
They will have to change up their attack a little. They don't have those easy throws to Jamie anymore. They will have to be a bit more creative, I think. But
it's a good interception. Fast play up to the other side. Good planting of the feet. Shot up. Not in. A little bit wide to the left. Follow-up shot, though, will be good. And, yeah, Monash just keeps putting the points on.
Nice support there by the goal attacker. She came in real quick to get that.
Yeah, it was good to see. Here we go, Deakin. Pass forward to the goal defense. Cross over to the center. And, well, looks like something not kosher there. Goal defense. Over to the wing defense now. Back across to the center. Here we go. Into the wing attack. Intercepted by the goalkeeper again. Been seeing a few interceptions right now from Monash already early in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just can't seem to get any momentum, Deakin. It feels like every time they throw a few passes, it just gets intercepted. They can't get to the goal.
No, they cannot. And now we're going to see a few set-up passes right now. Whoa. Very errant pass. And, that was almost looked like a panic throw-in. I think goal shoot was probably closer to the sideline than we thought, but that's a crazy pass bouncing off the goal defense, so Deakin will keep control and keep possession of the ball.
It's a good opportunity for Deakin. Get some passes going, get it on attack, but seems to have made a mistake here.
Ball just kind of rolling off to the side. Here we go, goal defense. Across to the wing attack. All the way across to the goal shooter, just outside. Going to look for the goal attack. The lob pass doesn't work out, but batted right into the arms of the wing attack. Does look like the call is going to be contact, though. So a free shot coming from our goal attacker, and it's going to go in.
Yep.
I think of the two games that we've seen, something that this Monash team is doing better than even what we saw in their last match, every opportunity they convert.
Yep.
Like every single one, they have just been so consistent with their shooting. And that really has been the difference between them and Deakin.
Definitely. Every opportunity, it feels like they've gotten the goal or they get a rebound and they get a second chance. It feels rare that they get up the field and they don't get a point.
Yeah, it's been great to watch. Oh, wow. That was a great play out of the wing defense right there to seal that ball away. Bit of pressure coming on, and we are going to see a change of possession again. Here comes Monash. Back to the goal shooter. That's going to be a risky pass, and yeah, it gets taken away.
That
Center
pass,
with it.
Sorry, that pass didn't feel like it was going to anyone. It was just a Hail Mary there.
Yeah, just kind of lobbed it up for grabs. Here we go, though, goal shooter. All the way across, and whoo! Going to bat that one away. Deakin defense gets a chance to settle now off the play. Wing attack. Gets it back out. The goal attack. All the way across the center. Steps up, and another defensive bat. Possession's going to maintain in control of Montage. Here comes the goal attack. Looking for the lob pass, and it's caught by the goal shooter. Contact was there. Here's the shot. Here's the point. And we are at 35 to 19.
They are racking them up at this point. Just scoring for fun almost.
As we see, yes, it is 35 to 19. As we see, center comes across to the goal attacker. All the way to the outside goal defense. Whoa, loses their balance. Across to the goal attack. As that one gets batted back over and around. And a loss of balance leads to a step. That's going to be a travel, and that's going to be the change of possession.
They're just robots out there, Monash. They don't seem to lose energy. They're still jumping around, running around. They just keep going.
Well, they did a lot of subs. Like, this is a fresh-looking Monash side. A lot of new faces have come in to kind of play this final quarter. And they're still just as effective as they were before. All right. I'm going to break the fourth wall a little bit. Whose water bottle was that? Just saved our production set. Crazy stuff. The red water bottle saved the day. Shot goes in for Monash. And that's going to be now the 36 to 19 game. There it is. Scoreboard took its time to update there. I was getting a little nervous.
Sorry?
Scoreboard took a little bit of time to update there. I was getting a little nervous.
It is a little slow. It's a little inconsistent, I think, here.
No, it's very consistent. It's always right. Trust the scoreboard. Trust the shot. Deakin gets on the board.
Good to see. Good to see. The game's out of their hands, but you just got to keep fighting. Keep showing what you got.
Yeah, exactly that. And again, with the crowd so heavily in support of Deakin right now, you know they're going to want to make plays for said crowd. Here we go. Passes forward. A chance to put another one on. Do they get to 21? Yes, they do. 36-21. Gets a bit of life in this crowd right now. The Deakin faithful. Like, when I look at the stands, it is Deakin making up half of it, and then it looks like UniSport staff making up the other quarter.
It is good to see so many people come out to support them, though. That's what you like to see. They're an energetic crowd. They're obviously disappointed, but, you know, it's good to see they're supporting their team.
It's a long tournament, though. They're going to have times to get back in it for sure. And we'll see what they can do moving forward. Still 5.5 minutes remaining as Deakin gets a pass across, goal attack over to the center. To the goal shooter. Passing it back to the center again. Wing attack. Looking for something. Not going to get it, though. And so we see a change of possession over to the goal attacker, over to the goal shooter. And this should be in. It is 22 points now for Deakin.
The Deakin attacker, though, is pretty consistent with their shots. I find when she's in front of the net, she's going to get it in, but she just hasn't been able to get many clear shots on.
Well, that ball is going to get deflected out, so Monash going to maintain possession with this one. 5 minutes to go in this game. As we see, whoa, lob pass intercepted away. Good mobility from Deakin, and that's going to set up something a bit of akin to a breakaway. They don't get themselves settled for the shot, however. Defense able to reestablish themselves. Jumping intercept from the goal defense. Well done, Monash.
She jumped nearly as high as the giant on their team, Jamie.
Yeah. Here we go, goal shooter. Back across. Not able to be fully corralled. And it will be possession. That's a long shot, and it's in. Well done.
Wow.
So, yeah, Monash, 4 minutes to go. The easy lead.
In control. They look good. Even their subs look good. They've come on for some of the star players of the game, and they've done their job. They're keeping the lead going.
Yeah, it's just been a dominant. And I'm excited to see how far this team will actually go, in the future days. Of course, our GYG match of the day isn't just going to be netball throughout. Tomorrow, Rugby Sevens going to be on the card. That's going to be fun.
That is exciting. It's good to see some rugby. Good weather for it, too.
Great weather for it. They had their combine, like for the professional team, actually happened yesterday, in fact. So there's a lot of scouts looking for the national team, too. So players are going to be very, very keen to step up and make their mark.
Hopefully that brings out the best in those players, show what they got.
Yeah, we'll see as we see already. Looking to set up the shot, but we're not going to find it just yet. As we see an opportunity for our goal attacker to put it up, and it's going to bounce out, not in.
It's an unlucky one there. You'd like to see them hit those at least. And now it just gives Monash another chance. Great passing, though.
I cannot hear him. Just keep going. All right, here we go. Goal shot, not in. Second shot, that one's going to be through. As Monash puts it through.
Back to Monash with the ball. They will go back on the offensive, but great intercept there by Deakin.
Yeah, here we go. See what Deakin can bring. Goal attack. Over to the goalkeeper, but that's going to be a change of possession again. Deakin now with the chance. Do they put another one on? Yes, they do.
Clean shot there. The Deakin crowd still a little quiet, though. I think they're not happy with this result, but it's good to see they keep fighting.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a lot of late points for Deakin, though. Like, this has arguably been their best quarter. They're nearly put 10 on for it. Too little, too late, though.
Yeah, I think, the subs, they don't have their monster in the front who can just get them some free scoring. It's a little bit more even, but it's too far gone at this point.
Yeah, way too far gone at this point, but that's okay. I mean, anything you could get, even in a little bit of extra time, you definitely want for you. Here we go. Wing attack. Forward to the goal shooter. Shot not on yet. Follow-up shot. That's in.
Well done. She's gotten a lot this quarter.
Yeah, no, they have. minute and a half still to go. Again, time just not in their favor, so we're not going to be seeing anything crazy. But I do like the idea of playing to the end.
Yes, I agree. You can't give up, you know. Play as a team, you play till the end.
All right, well, here we are. Goal shooter puts it up, and it is in. So Monash does get to 40, averaging 10 points a quarter. Still an amazing performance, even from sort of the backups who have come in now, the more the reserve team. And if they get another point, actually, in this final minute, I mean, they're doing just as strong as what the starters did.
Yeah, I mean, they've scored, is it 10 points this one or 9?
Yep. So the depth being shown, at least on the attack from the Monash side. Defense has given up a fair few. And it's usually how deep your roster goes, how strong you perform. Like, that's what wins you the playoff games. That's what gets you the championship. It's how deep your roster is. Whoa, errant pass from the center right there, so that's going to go right back over to Deakin. And that's what makes me excited about Monash and why I think this team actually could go far.
They do have a deep bench here, and that's what you need. Anything can happen. It's always good to have solid, deep bench. And, yeah, they keep on this. They're doing it.
That they are. All right, 20 seconds to go. Last chance for Deakin maybe to get something in. Ball bounces around. Oh, nobody's picking it up. Here we go. Actually, it's going to go to, this could be the last shot with 10 seconds remaining for Deakin. They're going to put that one in. Well done. No sense of urgency from either side. It looks like they're content to kind of let this one ride out. Or is there? 3, 2, 1, and done. Monash gets the win. Final score, 40-26.
Yeah, that's a good ending. Nice for Deakin to get the final game, the final shot of the game. But, yeah, Monash, too good, too strong.
Yeah, really well done for the Monash side. So that's going to do us for our GYG Match of the Day. Thank you so much for joining me here, Connor. Again, do make sure you do check out tomorrow. Rugby Sevens going to be happening then. See you there.
Good morning start with GYG's Brekkie Burrito, a flour tortilla, free-range scrambled eggs, crispy bacon, jack cheese, pico de gallo, a crispy hash brown, and add a GYG barista-made coffee. GYG's Brekkie is the best thing on our menu. Love ya.